There's a reason why women will stay with a pimp and not the dude who's trying to get her out of order. We are the problem. And then when you got the higher scale men doing it, that ruins the market.
Yes.
The high scale man is ruining the market.
The foundation is the nuclear family. That is the dictator of whether you're going to have a failed society or not, okay? It's not feminism. It's not women having jobs. It's not women voting. It is nuclear families, which means a mom, a dad, and kids. So in order for us to achieve this nuclear family, okay, certain things have to be put in place. Women need to prioritize finding a man, not finding a career, making money, or having fun, or living their best life. The problem is that we don't tell women what they need to prioritize in their peak years, okay? In their peak years, we tell them, have fun, live your life, do whatever you want, pursue an education, etc., and then there's going to be a guy there waiting for you.
Yep.
That's not the truth. The guy's not going to be waiting there for you. And if there is a guy there waiting for you, it's not going to be your first choice.
Yep.
Okay? So, since we tell women to like, hey, you know what? Like, basically what we basically tell women is this. Go gamble in a casino. Okay? You got $2 million. Go gamble in a casino. Stay until 5:55 a.m., 5 minutes before it closes, then try to win at the end.
Yeah.
That's what we tell women to do. What I'm telling you is don't go to the casino in the first place. Your chips are up. Like, cash out immediately.
Cash out, yeah.
You know what I mean? While you're still young and you can get the most. Because as you get older and older and older, it's going to be harder and harder and harder to find a guy that you want. And as you get older and older and older, your standards go up and up and up. And as your standards go up and up and up, that guy who you want, his standards are also going to go up and up and up too. And he doesn't give a f- that you make money, or that you have a career, or that you're a real estate investor. We don't care about none of that shit. So it's like, if the bottom line is to find a guy and have a family, why aren't you doing things that are going to help you for that goal? Right? Like, if I want to be a plumber, why am I in electrician school? And that's effectively what women are. You guys all want to be plumbers, but you're at electrician school. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
If you want to find a man and get a family, why are you doing things counterproductive to that?
That's why the number one tool in a Batwoman's tool belt is shame.
Yep.
They will try to shame you because they will realize they don't have what it is you seek. So they will say, you a weakness for not wanting to be with a woman with kids.
Ooh, tell them.
Yet they will shame you. The number one tool in their belt, even when they come up with this whole little energy. These are the stupidest thing. Now you got stank energy. How about that? You got, think about it. If my dick got to be that big, how big is your?
Yeah.
You never ask these women these questions because they shame you out of having common sense thoughts. That's how they got rid of common sense.
Yes.
Shame the individual out of having a common sense thought. So now you got old saying these men need to date women age appropriate. That's another shame they have.
Yep.
Well, hold on. When you were in your 20s and your was perky and they no longer, when they weren't at your damn navel, you were with a man with money and you had access to what, as you said, you
Man
was
20
in the
years older
casino.
than you. Yeah.
You was in the casino. You had all your chips.
Yep.
And instead of cashing out, you was like, let's spin it again.
Let's do it again.
And now that your chips is low, you trying to tell everybody else how they should act towards you with a couple of chips. You wondering why your table ain't as full as it was when you had all them chips on the table.
Right.
Men aren't stupid. We understand. When my chips was high, the table was full of people who wanted my attention.
Yeah.
When we lost all our chips, we know exactly why there's nobody sitting there but us, a bottle of Jack, and our head down saying, please, please let this number hit.
Yeah. And again, now going back, so now that we've established what most of them want and what a lot of you guys want too, maybe it might not be a family yet, or maybe, but you guys all want a partner, right? You want a partner that you can respect, admire, look to, defer to, a guy who's better than you. So I think, right, one of the strongest ways to protect a woman from herself is her father.
Yep.
But unfortunately, dads don't exist anymore. So, number one, we need to repeal the 19th Amendment. Take women's rights away to vote. Because you guys tend to put people in that destroy families. Democrats tend to put in these politicians who will, make it where it's like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and let no-fault divorce. Let's go ahead and destroy the man. Let's go ahead and make, don't worry, the state will take care of you as a single mom, right? So that's a big problem. Next, we need to get rid of no-fault divorce. We need to incentivize families to stay together.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you remove the father from the house, you've effectively removed like the only barrier and really the only man who's going to give a fuck about this girl that isn't trying to sleep with her.
Yeah.
Your dad, unless he's a weirdo, 9 out of 10 times, and your brother are going to be the only that have penises that actually care about you and not getting laid. Right? And removing that from the household is disastrous. So limit divorce, make sure the father's still in the house, repeal the 19th Amendment, and then also we need to bring back shame in society. Because I think shame is one of the most important things that keeps things together. And I think feminism One of the biggest things with feminism, they lied. They said, oh yeah, let's give women jobs. Let's give them education. Let's give them work. Let's give them the ability to do whatever they want. What feminism really is let's not shame women for doing these things. Right? Let's shame women that want to have families and kids and say that they're stupid, but like encourage them to do all this other shit that doesn't make them closer to that. So I think we need to reinstitute shame again, where if you're 25 years old and you don't have a man yet, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what do you? How do you not have a family and kids?
Like in Japan,
you're at your peak.
like in China.
Yeah, in China they call them
Leftover
Shinyu,
cake. Yeah.
which stands for leftover Christmas cake.
Yeah.
See, the problem is though the way that you're saying doing it. You're
Oh yeah, they get mad at me. Yeah.
Yeah, and not even that. You're asking the devil to give you blessings. Let me explain. Whoa. Everything you're talking about is making a law for it. But who the one made the laws that allowed the women to act the way they were in the first place?
Men.
Cucks, yeah.
The government. Yep. So you don't want to go back to that same government and say, help us make these laws. Men, we have agency. I don't give a fuck if the law, think about it. In Georgia, they say you can sleep with a 16-year-old. Does that mean I have to do it?
No.
What the f?
Yeah, the 16 is the
it's age of consent in Georgia.
Yeah. There's some states where the age is 15. What? But if you think about it, so it's 17 and 355 days, can't touch her. The next day, the whole world can f this lady. Does that make any sense? What did she learn in 24 hours? What did she learn in 24 hours that allow her to go from she can't f a 25-year-old because he's disgusting to she can f a 90-year-old? See? Women, y'all are told.
You shoot content with like old man. Don't be acting like
that's what I'm saying.
Yo,
it's a weird thing.
She posts weird shit with her suspenders and shit, man. Come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's a weird thing. Y'all don't think.
How do you know?
Y'all don't think.
Yeah, how do you know?
She was here.
Yeah, how do you know?
We seen her
She
page,
the last time she was here. We're laughing at it was a Jew. I remember. Yeah, some Jewish-looking guy.
Yeah.
They don't think farther than what they're told. If somebody's told this is how it goes, every one of them think that's normal and this is abnormal. The whole idea of a woman's right to choose is a woman's body. They believe, all of them say this. Yeah, it's my right. I should be able to do this baby if I want to. But then you turn around and say, well, a man should have a right to not want to pay child support if he doesn't right to. That's messed up. What kind of man does that? Well, a non-lady, because you actually, he just ignored it. Yeah. I'd rather be ignored than Barack Obama became president, not because his daddy didn't pay child support. He still was alive.
Yeah.
Alive, baby. But we have told women that it's okay to say, is better than being a deadbeat dad.
Yeah, good point.
This is society, and y'all accept it. Every time somebody tells you something, you accept it. You accept that an 18-year-old can everybody because they told you she was grown. But you know some 18, 19, 20-year-olds are stupid as they shouldn't be driving a car, much less having children. And yet we've allowed these things to happen because when society, that government that you were saying need to make these laws, what we need to do is get together as people and say, no. That the government allows this, we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Men, we're not going to do it. If the government, let the government take care of this. We don't have to. Yeah. Just because the government says she can do it doesn't mean you as a man decide to become a of the government, because that's what you are at that point. The government got your and telling you and your what to do, and you living like that.
That's
and
great.
if you want to stop being a say f the government and f her if she don't do what men have said the rules should be.
Yeah, it's just tough because we have all these
Simps.
Simps in place, and yeah, it's just bro. I mean, look, I don't know if you ladies probably don't know this, and you don't care, which I don't blame you. But there's been like a staggering amount of men that just leave the United States and go to like other places.
Passport bros.
There's like a whole movement of like, and it's blown up over the past couple of years. Guys going to South America and
To Tommy's point, to your point, bro.
Yeah,
I think at this point, you're right. We are cooked. But if you want to make a change, we have to stop, like you said. Part making a stop? No.
Oh yeah, no, it's not.
They paying for box. They do OnlyFans subs. So
that's why I said it became fear.
I don't.
That's the reason why I said fear.
Yeah, I don't know if we can ever go back because they're happy where they're at. Don't give a f. And men are
for now.
Yeah,
for now. Yeah, I was about to say
for now.
That's it.
And,
right there.
And the men of today, they're saying f this. I want to. I want to pay for box. So like,
but if they call a spade when they did that, if they call a spade, it would change the women's mind.
Yeah, but the thing is,
in a woman's face and then say, "Here, $5." Seriously.
Hold on.
Her whole mind will change when you acted that way, but y'all don't. Y'all will treat that girl who is known to do what she was doing. That's why Summer Walker said what she said.
Yeah.
You signed up for it. Y'all treat these people better than they treat themselves. That's the biggest reason most women end up treating good men like they ain't. You know why? Because she know who the she is. She wake up every morning and know exactly who she is. She know what she look like without the filters, without the makeup, without the weed. She know who she is. She know be stinking. But your sit up there and came in her inbox and said you want to date her. You want to do all kinds of shit. She knows she ain't. And when she look at you, think about it. If you was selling a car right now that you knew was worth $2,
Think about this.
and told you he'd give $100,000 for it, what would you tell your friends about this nigga that bought that car? What would you call him? See?
Stupid.
Every woman who know what she ain't, she look at you when you try to treat her better than that as less than. That's why they'll cheat on you with a nigga that beat him, because he at least know who she really is.
But Tommy, this is what I'm saying here.
And he preaching. Tell him, say that boy preaching.
He's preaching. A girl meet a celebrity, right? A girl meet a celebrity, and
How many of you have met a celebrity? Not us. Don't count us.
1, 2.
No.
No?
Really? Don't lie.
Don't
lie.
Oh, man, they lying, bro. They lying, bro.
Well, maybe that means
Jasmine
celebrity like a
definitely met a
movie
celebrity
star
or two. She does
so
cross.
it could be
She
a
has some.
Rapper, influencer,
Yeah.
streamer.
Yeah.
The point is, they'll meet somebody status, right? And he might even say, you know what? We're going to this spot. His lifestyle alone is luxurious. It's nice. May even be VIP. Now get this. The guy that's at her crib or her neighbor, he don't got works at a regular job, but he's tall. Maybe good looking to her. Matches for like free. So in that sense, here's what I'm saying here. The guy that has to do all that work, that's her barometer. The guy that's her neighbor is kind of like, whatever. She'll say, oh yeah, I went out with so-and-so to this park and it was this and that. So that's her actual scale.
That's what you're messing up. Let me tell you why. Because the guy with the money, he just did that so he could floss. He didn't have to.
And
here's the thing. If you know you got a name, I am testament to it. You ain't got to do none of that.
No.
They'll fuck you right then.
But Tommy, they're doing that.
No, I'm saying that's the guy's fault. Listen to what y'all said.
Yeah.
If you're treating a person who knows where they are
And they ain't
better than where they are,
Yeah.
you have become the fault. You have
I
become
see
the
what you mean.
problem.
Yes.
You're the.
Yeah,
I see what you're
she
saying.
knows exactly where she is. That's why y'all always wonder, why would this girl who got this man who can do all that still treat him like?
Yeah.
Because he treated her better than she was. There's a reason why women will stay with a pimp and not the dude who trying to get her out of her. Because she's saying, why do you want to buy this $2 car for $100,000? She thinks you're
Skeptical,
stupid.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
Skeptical, yeah.
Sometimes if you tell people who they are, they will they like you more. Because they understand you see them. You have looked through the lie. You look through all that. Everybody else falls for the lie. Why do you think women lead with the lie?
Yeah.
They telling the lie to see if your dumb ass is dumb enough to fall for it. And when you do, they laughing at you.
I
They
never
talk-
do this.
Listen,
My first time.
Yeah,
telling you.
time.
I don't even drink.
Yeah, I mean, drink.
But Tommy,
Coke?
hear me
Nah.
out. Here's the problem. Remember Sweetie, right? She got called up recently for selling box or whatever,
Yep.
allegedly. She was rappers here in Atlanta, here in Miami, all this and they were treating her like she's not What'd she do? Go overseas to athletes in the UK, Europe. Treat her like a queen. Bought her whatever she wanted, give her lifestyle.
and what happened?
And this is what I'm saying. If Peter won't do it, Paul's gonna do it. And that's the issue. I can say all day, here's $5. But then Jack says, shit, here's the world. So even
You said she had to leave the country.
but here's my point.
So we deported this bitch. Well, Donald Trump worked.
But this is my point. If me and you say, you know what, this shit, they're all $5 whores. Chris
As
might-
you were saying,
Yeah.
the dudes that are aware,
one guy won't
there's
do
not
it,
enough of us
another
to
will.
compete with the simps.
That's
So yeah.
So even at the
It's why
highest
she's a
degree-
millionaire. It's why she has, an OnlyFans making money. Yes, there's a simp economy, and like women
Yeah,
exploit
but
it to a high
those
level.
guys
And Tommy-
know what
and
she's
Tommy-
doing. They
Tommy-
see it.
Tommy, I've met.
It's how
they're
she's in
still
Miami
doing
for
it.
free for 2 days.
But
She's
Tommy,
like,
Tommy,
Oh, yeah, for 2 days.
Hold on. I met all
Two
these guys, right? I met the guys that are a totem pole celebrities. All this
Cool.
bro, Chris, they all are doing the same. Only one of them is saying, you know what, shit, ho, I'm gonna just and leave the hotel and that's it. But out of the 100, that's only 2 doing that shit.
No, I'm telling you, that would make it the man's fault, right?
No, I agree. But men are enabling it, like you said. So
I'm
either
yeah.
way,
so
So, yeah.
confused.
What are you confused about?
Hey guys,
I would love to hear this.
please click my link in the bio. What time is it?
the point is we're cooked, bro. Nothing changing.
Meow meow meow
And at
meow.
the
meow,
highest
meow,
skills,
meow,
So
meow.
cooked.
They're cool with it. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We are the problem. And then when you got the higher scale men doing it, that ruins the market.
Yes.
The high scale man is ruining the market. Why do you think these regular chicks are now looking at these regular dudes? Because the high scale man who should have just skeeted in her face and said, here, $5.
Facts.
Gave her a nice meal, so she comes to you and says, you know that nigga you watch on TV, you know that streamer you love, you know that guy used to be jamming in the car. That's my point. That's why they say this to you. That's why they openly admit the guys who have a name, or the guy who was in their inbox who got a name. They do this on purpose.
Hey, yo.